Okay, just want to talk briefly about various different hardware setups and networking connections in KeyFlow Pro, starting with the simplest, which is basically just one person and their computer and some storage. So you run KeyFlow Pro, it indexes the media on your storage, end of story. The only really outstanding question here is, where would you put your KeyFlow Pro library? Well, for me, it's always going to go on the local drive as opposed to the external storage, but it depends how fast your storage is and how fast the connection is really, but I would stick to a locally stored KeyFlow Pro library. The next scenario is a simple shared workflow where you've just got two computers networking via a LAN or a Wi-Fi or even a VPN, and you've got one acting as the server. Again, they're running the KeyFlow Pro library locally and they're attached to all of the media. So the client in this case is accessing the KeyFlow Pro library via the network, and from there it's accessing the media on the storage as well. The more complex situation, which is kind of the ideal situation for a small work group, someone working on a fast turnaround broadcast project where speed is of the essence, is where everybody has direct access to a shared storage. Now this might be an XAN using fiber connection, or it could be one of your more modern shared storage devices like a Jellyfish connecting via 10 gig E, but the client server relationship remains on a LAN. So that's how that works. And again, the KeyFlow Pro library in my book always stays on the local server. Now in this case, this would be a perfect use for one of the new Mac Minis, which have great power, and that could just be your dedicated server. No real need for an iMac Pro or a nice big screen there. You can spend your money on the processing power as opposed to the aesthetics, and all of your other computers connected both to the network and to the shared storage using whatever form of switches and connections that you have. So that's it really. Obviously, there are many more alternatives. If you play it right, you can combine two computers from one side of the world to the other. It's an amazingly simple solution once you've set it up.